Hi guys, welcome to SlabWare. My name is Antonio. So for this video, we will be talking about edges and profile inside the drawing. So let's go to the tutorial.
You can register all your edges and profiles directly inside the new drawing. As we mentioned earlier, the old drawing setup page is no longer used in this version. Before, all borders, corners, splashes, edges, and even cutouts could be configured directly from that page. Now things work differently, and much better. All edges and profiles that you register, or that already exist in the list of edges inside the Products section of the System menu, automatically appear here inside the Edges tab in Drawing 3.0. And anything you register here will also appear in the list of edges. So let's learn how to create edges and profiles inside the new drawing interface. Edges are the finishes applied to the countertop borders. To create a new edge, click New on the right side. This screen will open. Type the name. For example, I'm going to register a half bull nose. For type, I'll leave it as linear because this edge is priced by linear measurement. For price, I'll enter 45. For the alias, I'll use HBLL. I'll select a red color for this edge and I won't apply a dashed line in the edge. After filling out everything, click Save. Once it's saved, you'll see your edge in the list with its alias and the color we defined. Here at the top, you can set a default edge for your projects. I'll select the half bull nose so we can see how it looks in the drawing. After saving, refresh the page and use the Draw tool to sketch a countertop. If you're not familiar with the Draw tool, you can watch the tutorial in the card above, as well as the tutorials for all the tools available in the new drawing. I created a simple straight countertop here as an example. Notice that the lines of the countertop appear in red. That's because we assigned red to the half bull nose edge, and since it's now set as the default edge, every new shape you draw will automatically use the color of your default edge. If you want to change the color or any other setting of your edge, simply click the edit icon next to it. Make your adjustments and then click Save. Profiles are where you register the extra pieces connected to the countertop, such as waterfalls and backsplashes. The process is exactly the same as with edges. Enter the name, choose the type, price, alias, color, and so on. The difference is that profiles include the measurements field, while edges do not. Here I'll create a 6-inch backsplash with a linear price of 15, alias BS6, a greenish color, no dashed line, and measurements of 6 inches. I'll also register a few more profiles, a 4-inch backsplash, a standard backsplash, and one more left waterfall, priced per square foot at 45, each with its own alias and color for quick identification. Right now, you can edit both edges and profiles directly inside Drawing 3.0, but deleting them is not available yet. To delete an edge or profile, you must go to the list of edges inside the system. Deleting an item removes it from the system and from your Drawing 3.0, so be careful. You can also create all your edges and profiles from this same page since both categories appear together in this list. Let's test it with a profile. I'll create a right waterfall, select the model and supplier, and click Save. Now it appears in the list of edges. Let's check if it also shows up inside Drawing. It's not appearing under the Profiles list. Why? Because every new item registered in the list of edges is assigned to the Edges category inside Drawing 3.0 by default. To move it, click the Edit icon, and at the top switch it to the correct category, in this case, Profiles. Then adjust anything you need, add the measurements, and click Save. Now, if you go to the Profiles tab, you'll see the right waterfall we've just created listed down here. Let's see how to use both tools directly in the drawing. Don't forget to save before closing the Settings tab. On the left side toolbar, click the second to last tool, which is the Edges and Profiles tool. When you click it, this menu opens, showing all the options registered in both categories. I'll start by adding a few edges different from the default one I set earlier. In my case, I'll set a straight edge for the bottom line, an eased edge on the left side, and a DuPont edge on the other side. For the top line, I'll add a backsplash. I'll also apply a few edges and profiles to this L-shaped countertop. On the left end of the countertop, I'll add a round edge, and on this side, I'll apply a waterfall. And on the top line, as well as on the left lateral, I'll add a backsplash. For the remaining edges, I'll apply bullnose edges. This was today's tutorial. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave us a thumbs up. And if you have any questions or suggestions, just let us know or leave them in the comments. See you in the next tutorial, folks.
I hope this video helped you guys, and if you have any doubt, you can contact the support team And if you are new at SlabWare, you can go inside SlabWare.com and start a free trial right now.